guys, hold up, forget Canada. Migrate to the richest country in the world. And guys, in just 7 days, you can get a visa to Luxembourg. The country is called Luxembourg. I already disclosed that already. Now guys, I want you to know that there are a lot of benefits you can enjoy from this country. And this is as a result of the new e-visa system that's been introduced in the country. So I want you guys to watch this video to the very end so that you can get all the information that I have to share, so you don't miss out on any vital information. One striking thing about the country of Luxembourg is that you can get as much as 4,000 euro monthly working in that country. And another thing is that there's no age restriction. Okay, so there's no age limit. Okay, anyone who qualifies or who has the requirements, no matter the age, can immigrate to Luxembourg and get a job. Another important thing is that there's no language test. You don't need to pass any language test to be able to move to Luxembourg. Now, Europe has introduced the new e-visa system, which facilitates visa, makes visas to be processed within 24 to 72 hours. Guys, this is very fast. Luxembourg visa approval rate is high, guys, and it has lesser job competition as compared to other countries around the Europe, guys. So this makes it more interesting, okay, for you to consider. Luxembourg has high-paying job opportunities, and another thing is that their transportation system is free. You have free buses, free trams, free trains. Where would you get this, guys? Where else would you get this? Luxembourg, or Lux, just started giving out visas to non-European residents, and this is as a result of the high demand for skilled workers and unskilled workers. Guys, another thing is that the visa approval rate for Luxembourg currently is about 93%. Guys, this is high. It is really high. So in this video today, I'm going to be sharing with you the details about this visa and the benefits you would receive when you get the visa. I'm also going to be sharing with you the salaries offered and the visa validity. I'm also going to be sharing with you highest paying jobs and their salaries, both for skilled workers and unskilled workers. Lastly, I'll be sharing with you the labor changes that has been made in Luxembourg. So guys, watch this video to the very end. If you're new to my channel and you're just seeing my face for the first time, I want you to click on the like button and also subscribe to my channel. My channel is the best channel that you can be on if you're looking to migrate to any country in the world, especially Canada. I share tips and strategies on how you can move out of your home country without spending so much, using agents or consultants, or as the case may be. So guys, thank you so much for doing so. Now, what are the benefits of working in Lux? I'm going to be sharing those benefits. The first one I want to talk about is the free transportation system. Nowhere in the world would you find that transportation is entirely free. But in the country of Luxembourg, their trams, their trains, their buses are all free. Secondly, the competition you will face when it comes to job opportunities are lower as compared to other countries around Europe. Thirdly, English is widely used around Luxembourg, especially in their main cities, guys. So you do not have to face any language barrier of any sort. Luxembourg is currently the richest country in the world, and this shows by their gross domestic product per capita, guys. And they have the best infrastructures and facilities, the most developed across the world, guys. So this is another reason why you want to consider the country of Lux. Now, the fifth reason why you want to consider this country is that you'll be paid an average salary of about 4,000 euro. This is actually good as compared to other countries around Europe. And if you're a professional, if it's a skilled job, it can go as high as 100,000 euro annually. The sixth reason is that there is no age limit, so anyone can go. The seventh reason is that the visa approval rate is currently high, and you can get your visa within 24 to 72 hours thanks to the e-visa system that's been introduced. The eighth and final reason is that when you have a Luxembourg visa, you can travel to so many European countries, visa free. You have about 26 European countries you can, go to without any border restriction. Guys, this is awesome. Now, let's talk about the type of visa you need to apply for if you want to work in Luxembourg. Now, the type of visa that non-European residents need to apply for is the Type D visa. Now, the Type D visa is otherwise called the long stay visa. Now, with this visa, you get an opportunity to live and work in Luxembourg for 1 year. And then you can get to renew your visa for another 2 to 3 years while in Luxembourg using the e-visa system. And guys, you can get the visa out within 24 to 72 hours, guys. How great, how good is this? Now, let's talk about the earnings in Luxembourg. Now, Luxembourg currently ranks number 3 when it comes to salaries across all the countries in the whole of Europe. The average salary you can get in Luxembourg will be about 4,800 euro monthly. And if you're a professional, like I said before, you can go as high as 100,000 euro annually. Now, let's talk about the high-paying jobs in Luxembourg and their salaries. Now, we'll talk about the skilled jobs first of all, and then we'll move to the unskilled jobs. For the skilled jobs, we have project managers and the product managers. They earn 88,000 euro annually, and this is an average salary I'm talking about today. For legal counselors, they earn about 53,000 euro annually. Then for software engineers, they get about 50,000 euro. For financial analysts, they get about 45,000 euro. For architects, they get about 88,000 euro. For teachers, they get as much as 85,000 euro. For chemical engineers, they get as much as 87,000 euro. Guys, this is interesting. Now, let's talk about unskilled job positions. For unskilled workers, like construction workers, they get as much as 35,000 euro annually. For cashiers, they get between 24,000 to 36,000 euro annually. For warehouse workers, they get about 24,000 to 30,000 euros. For janitors, these are people who clean facilities, who clean hospitals, who clean, places. They earn about 22,000 to 30,000 euro. For delivery drivers, they get as much as 24,000 to 36,000 euros. Guys, all of these things I just shared are really interesting. The salaries are interesting. I want you to understand that for unskilled job workers, okay, they really do not require any high, their requirements are not so high, okay. The qualifications they need is not high for them to relocate to Luxembourg. And another thing is that the salary will get to increase as they gain more experiences and as they live in the country. Now, let's talk about where and how you can apply for jobs in Luxembourg. Now, before you can start applying to jobs in Luxembourg, you want to be sure that your CV is in the European format. You want to understand that every country of the world have a format for their CV. Just like Canada has a format for their CVs, European countries also have a format for their CV. So you want to be sure that your CV and cover letter is in the European format. You also want to be sure that you have the relevant keywords in your CV. You want to make sure that the keywords that you find in the advert, the job advert placement, are represented in your CV, okay? So that the software that these companies use in eliminating or discarding CVs does not discard your CV. Now, the industry, with the highest job openings in Luxembourg currently is the hotel and the restaurant businesses, okay, industry. Now, we have hotels, a lot of hotels in Luxembourg. We have the DoubleTree by Hilton, we have the Novotel, we have Delta Hotels, we have Holiday Inn, we have Delta Hotels by Marriott. So guys, you can actually go to these companies or these hotels, their websites, and apply directly for roles in their companies, okay? This is one way to, apply for jobs in Luxembourg. Then for packaging and helper jobs, we have companies like Cargolux, we have Concern, we have Amazon, we have Emery's, we have Select. You can go to these companies, okay, their website, and apply for roles directly as well. And then for other websites where you can find job roles that are available in Luxembourg, you want to use Indeed Luxembourg, you want to use LinkedIn, you want to use Monster, you want to use Joblux, you want to use Stepstone. There are so many of them you can use, but these are the few that I can talk to you about today. So you want to go to these websites, look for roles that are available in Luxembourg, and start applying for those roles right now. Now, let's move on to the new immigration, laws that have been made in the country of Luxembourg. Currently, Lux is one of the few European countries that has implemented the e-visa system. This has made the applications to be very fast. So within 24 to 72 hours, you can get your visa approved, guys. The second change that has been made is that with a salary of about 100,000 euro, you can get your visa approved for 2 to 3 years instead of the 1 year I earlier mentioned. And at the expiration of your visa, you can extend for another 2 to 3 years, guys. So this makes it so easy, and you can also get the visa approved in a very short time, 24 to 72 hours. Another law or another change that's been made in the law, immigration law in Luxembourg, is that, coming with your family has gotten easier. You can actually get visas to come with your whole family, your immediate family. Your wife can get to work in, Lux, or your husband can get to work in Luxembourg, and your children can also get study visas to, study when they get to the country. Guys, this has made the immigration laws very flexible, very easy in Luxembourg. Guys, I made a video of agencies. I mentioned 3 agencies in that video that are currently helping or matching recruiters with people who are looking for jobs outside of Luxembourg. If you're interested to migrate to Luxembourg, use this link. Click on this link you see on my screen, or find it in my description box. Click on the link and go to Talguu and watch that video. Now, when you click on my link and go to Talguu to watch the video, Talguu gives you $5 for signing up to watch my video. Guys, how interesting, how great is this? So you want to use this link right now, click on it, go to Talguu and watch that video to see 3 companies, 3 agencies that are currently getting people to come to Luxembourg. Make it easy for yourself, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Be good.